Yo, how you guys doing? Coach Nate here at Coach Nate _DS on Twitter. Finally got the Facebook going for Dream Support. Welcome to Dream Support TV, DSTV. This episode is a continuation of last episode where we discussed the options for late bloomers and how to keep hope alive and how to understand what it is you need to do. The episode was called Better Late Than Never. So this is like better late than never. The saga continues. For that episode, I had you guys doing some research. I also did some research of my own, so that I could be up to the times with what's going on and be able to give you the best information. So with that research, you should have been looking into, let's say, football. You should have been looking into CJEPs like Champlain College, Lennoxville, and Vanier College. Vanier College is Montreal. Champlain College, Lennoxville is in Lennoxville. Sherbrooke, further deeper into Quebec. Both are great programs. You should have been looking at well, what I told you last time was Niagara Football Academy, but that is no longer in existence. The only prep school we have now is Canada Prep Football Academy. Look into them. They're out of St. Catharines. So that's what you should have been doing. You should have been looking into those three major schools, understanding what it takes to get there, knowing or getting familiar with the other athletes that have gone there and gone past, looking through that roster, seeing if there's anybody you recognize or anybody you know, any names you recognize, because those programs have sent a lot of people to the NCAA, at least, and I know for a fact at least the CJEPs have sent people to the CFL as of the last 4 or 5 years, and long times before that as well. So you should be looking into, or you should have looked into that, and now it would be the application process of that. So what you would be doing, you'd be storyboarding what you want the next few months to few years to look like of your life. So storyboarding is just like, it's just the goals meets the action plan pretty much. So what you want to be doing is you want to get a hold of the coaches. You want to go talk to the coaches, let them know that you're interested, ask them what it takes to get to their program or what it takes to get in to their school. Everything from game film. If you don't have game film, then you want to be asking them when their camps are. A camp should be coming up in May, at least for the CJEP schools, so that, you know, so that they as coaches can get a look at what they have and what they can be able to use going forward. So you can get an invite from them to those camps. You can, and while you're training or while you're here at home, you should be training. If you did your research, you should be contacting people like Target Training or IDFFL, International Developmental Fast Football League. They're doing some great stuff for our young athletes. You should be so intrigued. I think April 9th or April 19th, they have another 8-week program going on, that if you're an athlete now, especially in your senior years, and you're trying to get into shape or be at top-notch shape, so that when you go away in May to those camps, or when you go to school in August, God's willing, you're well ready, and there's nothing hindering, not physically or mentally, because the way they do their programming, the way they work with their athletes, they prepare you mentally to understand the game better, just as much as they prepare you physically to be able to handle, you know, all the training and all the practices and the 2 days that will come during mini camp. So you should be looking into those. So that's IDFFL, International Developmental Fast Football League. Target Training, I think they're connected now. CJEPs like Champlain College, Lennoxville, Vanier College, Montreal, and Canada Prep. Contacting those coaches so that you can get invited to a camp or get them to come down and watch you play. Whether they do or not, you want to be training with IDFFL and with Target Training, or there are a lot of other trainers in the city as well, but that you should know from your research, so you can figure out who you want to go with, what you want to do. So contact coaches, prepare for the May camp, and then hopefully get into the school, get accepted, and then from there the sky's the limit. You just want to stay focused. You want to be great on the field, and the opportunities will just roll in from there. But you have to stay focused. You have to realize that, you know, this goal is what's at hand. And every day, like, it has to be an everyday effort to wake up in the morning and to focus on those goals and to focus on making it to the next level, because that's the only way you're going to get that chance, and it's going to continue to grow and grow. If you're not ready when opportunity comes, you failed. You know what I mean? That's all it is. It's just all the preparation for when that opportunity comes. You don't know exactly when it's going to come, but I know from my share of failures, not being prepared is a difference of, you know, getting a scholarship and paying for school. Literally. Basketball, same thing, same formula. You want to be contacting those prep schools like Rita and Athlete Institute and Metro Prep. You want to be contacting the CJEPs as well, and that's going to be personal between you, where you want to go, what it is your budget can handle, what it is gives you the best opportunity. So through your research, you would have been able to, you know, understand that a little better. But ultimately, you want to be training, you want to be getting in shape, you want to be on top of your game, and you have your spring basketball for that. And if you're not in the OFSA, which is happening, I think, this weekend, coming up, the March first weekend in March, even if you are in OFSA, that just gives you another opportunity to remember coaches all around are watching you. So you have to be on your best. You have to be on your P's and Q's. Not even about playing your best, but just showing your best self, making sure your character is up to par, making sure you're encouraging, making sure you're a leader, a true leader. You want to connect with your spring coaches, make sure you're on a squad, make sure that squad is traveling. And you also want to be connecting with those coaches from the prep schools and the CJEPs. But you also want to be making sure you're staying in shape, because when opportunity knocks, you want to be ready. Then from there on, your storyboard is just your goals. So getting into a school, working your butt off, and and getting looks from some NCAA Division I's, some high-ranked CIS schools, and then going to those schools, getting accepted, doing great things, being great, and then from there, the sky's the limit. So yeah, that's it. It's a bit quicker, you know, the application process. But then as soon as you've done the application process, you're going back to research. You want to be researching everything from those schools and the plays they run, you know, so you have a better understanding when you go there, the kind of coaching that the coaches are, if they're player coaches, if they're, you know, by the book, you want to do all the research you can. Once you have gotten some answers and some doors have opened, you want to do even more research, and then back to application, re-app. Don't forget your ACE. Do not, like, I can't stress it enough, your academics, they will take you places. Your character will take you even further. A good name is better than riches. Oh man. And then your exposure. When you're exposed to things that you're not usually exposed to, you see that it's possible. And then when other people are exposed to your great character and your good marks, as well as your mad skills on the court or on the field, then the sky's the limit for you. Yeah, it's still Black History Month. Let me hit you up with a few quotes. First one is by Susan L. Taylor. She's a journalist. Whatever we believe about ourselves and our ability comes true for us. And the second one is never be limited by other people's limited imaginations. Dr. Mae Jemison, the first African-American female astronaut. If you think about that deeply, you realize that it's what you conceive in your mind about your abilities is what you will put forth and what you'll be able to do. And if you allow other people's limited imaginations to become your own, then you've thwarted all of your possibilities. Now it's like all that potential that was there is no longer there anymore, because you've listened and believed too much in what other people believe about you or what they want to say about you. And because they're scared themselves, or they weren't able to do it themselves, then their imagination it's just crushed now. So they don't believe anyone else can do it, especially not you. You know what I mean? But I'm here to tell you that if you believe you can do it, if you start surrounding yourself, first of all, with people who are more in tune with their own dreams, who understand and who have their own goals, then those same people, like that same mindset, will help you forward with your mindset, and will help you stay focused and stay firm on your beliefs in moving forward about who you are and who God has made you to be, and why he's put you on this earth, and what it is he has for you to do. So just go forth knowing that you can do this, knowing that you will do this, because it's past possible. Anyways, Coach Nate signing out. Have a blessed, I guess, weekend. Hopefully I'll be up here again early next week to get back at you guys, to remind you guys about the combine coming up on the 16th, March 16th. It'll be in Orangeville. Get out there. I got coaches from CJEP coming. Hopefully Canada Prep will be in attendance. Got some trainers coming that you'll be able to get some knowledge and understanding from, and hopefully train with them. I got a few surprises, a few CFL guys coming through, maybe even a few ex-NFLers coming through. We'll see. Just do your best to get there. It's only $25. I'm doing this for you guys, so make sure that you grab on to this opportunity and run with it. Peace and blessings. See ya.